Cool.
Oh, but one thing actually related to that,
Yeah.
do get a credit card and get it while you're in college. Some people use their parents' credit card all the way through college and then graduate and they have no credit history and they pay the price for that. So most companies, if you're in college, they'll give you a credit card because they feel like you have future income cash flow. And so they're willing to take a chance on you in college. Take advantage of that. They will not give you that opportunity after you graduate. So you start at ground zero after you graduate. You start a step up in college. So get that credit card. It's going to be a really low balance. That's fine. Use it at least once a month. Pay it every month, and you will you'll get started on a good credit history.
I was so nervous when I got my first credit card. I would only use it once a month to buy a cup of coffee, and I would go back to my dorm room and immediately pay it off. And yeah, it worked well.
And that's not a bad strategy. I know some people who either every time they use the credit card because it's easy and you get protection. There's a lot of reasons to use a credit card, but as soon as they use it, they go to their app and they pay it so that they have a zero balance all the time. Not a bad way, especially if you're afraid of forgetting, or doing it every week so that it doesn't seem like it's a huge bill. It's a small bill. And you should never be using a credit card if you don't have the money in the bank. You should be able to use cash. And the only reason why you're using a credit card is convenience and protection. That's it.
Yeah, that's actually like I use a credit card for pretty much everything I buy, but I've gotten to the point where I know my budget enough that, using like YNAB and whatever else, that like I never have debt with it. And every time I get paid, the first thing I do is I pay my credit card debt. So I pay my bills. So I pay it twice a month. And
Great strategy.
At least at that point, well, one thing that's nice about paying it twice a month is that now it says my next bill is due in like 6 months, which is kind of weird. So that's nice, obviously. And then also, I've never been in a situation when I went to go pay it off and my paycheck wasn't enough to cover it. But if it's close or something, then I'm like, okay, something weird happened. Like I need to reevaluate.
And it's a red flag.
Yeah.
Right. That gets back to monitoring often, right? Is that then you're in control.
Right.
You're in control and you haven't let it get to a point where you're out of control. Really good observations.
Yeah.